very thankful for everything. I will never take anything for granted again, and everything was put in my path for a reason. And um, just like camping, maybe embarrassing to some, or and maybe a point where people can make fun of you and hate on you or trying to put you down for being there. Even my son was like, "Why are you camping?" Because I know the things that had been said around him. I know that I know all the things that have been said, but it didn't take away from the fact that I was doing that to gain traction. I was absolutely gaining no traction in hotel. The hotel would, be a great deal at the beginning, and then that first hotel was like, "Oh, you've stayed over the time," or "This is booked tomorrow." They gave me two different excuses, so you'd have to move, which is the cheapest hotel in town. And then I go to the next one, and I use this app where I got discounts the more that I booked. And then they said, "Oh no, you can't use that app anymore. You have to book through our website." And then I started booking through their website, and it was cheap at first, and then the rates get increased. And then they started saying, "Oh, well, the payment didn't go through for the whole thing, so we need you to give us cash for this amount that's over whatever was charged to your card." And I was like, "No, you're pocketing that money." No way you're not. No way you're not. Never had problems in the beginning, but then I go to this other hotel, and the rates were cheaper than the previous hotel. And by the time I left there, I was paying $1,800 a month in rates. And they started charging me a deposit out of nowhere when no one had ever charged me a deposit the entire time I had been staying in hotels. So, they move the goalposts on you, like that whole thing. You're never going to get anywhere enough to like save enough money. Even I worked a job where I was making, was it $16 or $17 an hour with the call center, and I was getting bonuses too, and I still was not be able to save any money. The only thing extra that I had went to buying Colin some gifts for our meetings, and that was it. So yeah, Midlife Stockman was there at a very, very like instrumental time to help me get through the hoops that I was having to jump through in order to come about having money to actually move into my own place. So Sean will always have like a special place in my heart, and I hope that I get to meet him. I would totally fangirl out, but anyway, that explains. I wasn't trying to diss on all these lawn care guys. What I did was I unsubscribed. I no longer watch Spencer S.U. Mowing. I no longer watch Lawn Care Juggernaut or The Boring Channel or his dad, Cabin on the Hill. If something frustrates me with that now, I gave him long enough